gameplay, and today you want to, if this is your favorite, but if it's not your favorite video so far, then don't leave a like. But last video.
Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. Hey guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Larry Sanders?
Well, the one thing that you have to have in basketball is big men who can protect the rim. And that's what Sanders does. He's willing to go up and
We're ready
block
for the
shots,
playoffs now.
really patrol the paint
We're ready for
and
the
protect
playoffs.
that rim area.
Yeah, but there's nothing easy in the lane when Sanders is on the floor. Always have to be looking over your shoulder if you plan on putting up a shot with him around. The Bucks will end the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee. This is a critical time for them. They've got guys, a lot of away games coming up, and it's a stretch that's going to be a very, very difficult test.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they put it all together this season, vaulting solidly into the playoff picture as the regular season winds down, and that makes them dangerous, as we all know.
And for a team that's made so much progress, it's important to make a dent come playoff time. They're not going to be satisfied just getting there, and they want to do some damage once they take part in the playoffs.
For the New York Knicks, they've come in off the loss to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Nice shot by Felton. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now let's find out what Ed Woodson had to say to Josh.
His team has only won one game in 3 tries so far. He thinks that can change tonight. He told me we took some extra time to look at the tape, and we think that we have some tweaks we can make to split the season series with them. Let's see if they can level things out, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And guys, when you look at how these teams match up, you feel this game is up for grabs?
Oh, yeah, no question, Kevin. These teams are mirror images of each other in a lot of ways.
And I think that adds a little extra emotion into the mix when you've got a competitor that's your mirror image. I mean, that always stirs things up a bit.
And again, the Bucks miss. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball.
I won't be no scrambler
And Steve, you gotta
for
love that
2K.
kind of performance on the road.
I won't be no scrambler for Madden 21 though. I'm gonna be like punching with hoes, passes.
And the other team's built really solid.
Here's Ilyasova, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
It's gonna be on a Friday though. WWE finna come on.
Here in the first,
Next
just
week.
under 2.5 minutes played so far. 2 on the clock. And Anthony gets it to go.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Al Harrington is back after missing all but a handful of games last season. The summer prior, after a knee surgery, he suffered a staph infection in his knee, and that had to be frustrating for him.
Smith with it. Now Mayo defending.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Knight gets a screen from Sanders. Here's Butler. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Al Harrington certainly fits the need for a lot of teams. The spread 4, for instance.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. We should just get ready for the playoffs and we're gonna get swept. Especially Miami Heat and we versus the Miami Heat.
Your offense, and that really gives a lot of driving and
No,
passing.
if we
lanes
get
for you to
swept
make.
in the
Spread 4,
first
spread 4,
round,
whatever you want to call it. One of those
it all
nice
depends in the first
things that
round.
the game has added that has been fun to watch and to develop.
Yeah, sure has.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Knight. Shoots it up. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Knight. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
Felton against Knight. Upside Felton. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Kicks it to Shumpert. There's the 3. Midnauer with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 3. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
There's a minute 34 left in the first. New York, no good that time either.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they are lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Harris. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And how about a big name player taking a shot at him on social media recently? Definitely adding Kevin some drama to this matchup.
Absolutely. He'll have a chance to respond. All eyes will be on him to see how he does respond. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. On the wing, Shumpert to stop the run, and he connects with the jumper. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Harris outside. Dishes it to Pachulia. That's tipped. A high post shot, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Here's Prigioni. Outside Hardaway. From past the arc. The rebound by Middleton.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Harris. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Here's Prigioni. And again, it's New York.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Coming up Sunday, March 16th, the Charlotte Bobcats take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Don't miss out.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
In the middle, it's Anthony and Chandler. Green is out there with Felton. And it's Smith in at the small forward. They're the group. New York will start the second leg. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Raymond Felton.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Harris outside. From about 19 feet, here's Ilyasova, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ilyasova's got his second bucket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Felton dishes to Carmelo. Chandler with the screen on Ilyasova. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Anthony.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. 7 points for Butler. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Smith with it. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. Felton off the pick from Chandler. Felton with the ball. Now guarded by Sanders. Rejected by Sanders.
Now, are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
And the Bucks making a change here. Knight's checked in. Now here is Smith, looking for his first basket still in this one. Harrington, the pass to Chandler. Out to Smith, 3-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that was a great game. Both teams played really well. In the end, they just couldn't pull it out.
And he gets it to go. Mayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
New York calls timeout. Larkin, the last time you might recall, it came down to free throw shooting.
Well, that typically can be the case in any kind of a close game. Maybe a little extra time at the line after practice. Who knows? Maybe that helps some of the guys. But it clearly makes a difference when you can knock down your free throws in a tight ball game.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Felton. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Caron Butler.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Anthony with the defensive effort.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That free throw missing. Reno Udrich, he's checked in for the Knicks. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Sanders. On baseline, Jay, rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
You know, guys, Carmelo Anthony last year played pretty much full time at the power forward position, and the results were excellent. I mean, he's got the strength to play inside, and when you look at what he does offensively, it creates a lot of matchup advantages for him and his team.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And when you look at Carmelo, do you think, Steve, maybe the success that LeBron had going inside and playing the forward had any influence on Melo playing inside?
I think there's no doubt, Kevin. The league has gone smaller in a lot of ways. A lot of former 3 men are now becoming 4s. The only way to do that, though, is if you have the strength to deal with bigger players, and Melo certainly has that strength.
Anthony against Ilyasova. Lets it go, and it's Mayo, that time on the assist by Ilyasova. And that's now 7 points for O.J. Mayo. Passes it to Harrington. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively, to make him challenge the shot.
Mayo kicks tonight. Here's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Smith drives in, and it's blocked by Mayo. Now, here is Knight. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta, and the dunk by Sanders.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Felton, down by 12. Smith outside. Here's Harrington, 6 to shoot. Count it from 12. For Milwaukee, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And here's Mayo for 3. The shot will not go. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Udrich kicks to Felton. Off target with his 3. Bucks leading by 10. Left side, Butler. The dish to Ilyasova. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Ilyasova's got 7 points.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket, for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
And that one's good.
They didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Pulls it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Here's Udrich. He feeds it to Harrington. Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Knight. Harrington can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Outside Mayo. And Ilyasova kicks to Mayo. Off target from outside. Smith for 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Coach Larry Drew. Pretty impressive play out there, Coach. How were you able to take control early and then maintain it?
Well, we've been playing at a really good pace. We got to come to a good start very early. It's important that we dictate the rhythm of this game. I thought we've done a good job with that. We've had some breakdowns here and there, but for the most part, we've controlled it.
Coach, thank you. Guys, the faster the better for this group.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against New York. They've been playing very well lately, and it's carrying over into tonight's game. A nice start for Ersan Ilyasova. At the break, 7 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists Look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half.
Excited affairs so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He went off in the first two quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Brandon Knight is out there with Mayo, and it's Butler in at the three.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
And Sanders throws it down.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Smith dishes to Felton. Pass to Chandler. Harrington against Ilyasova. Harrington, the pass to Felton. New York needs to get off a shot. Good! And that's 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Knight kicks us in. Back to Knight. Butler against Anthony. Here's Sanders. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, coming into last season, Chandler was the reigning DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year, even though he was only second-team All-League in defense. However, that happened. And last year, he was just as strong, really solid.
Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Up top, Sanders. He's guarded by Chandler. Ilyasova dishes to Sanders. It's Mayo on the way. The 9-foot shot, and it's in off the backboard. Mayo's got 9. And Chandler, the length and strength to defend inside. Steve, the mobility to cover out in space away from the lane.
For a guy 7'1" to move like he does, very impressive. And of course, you know, defensive mobility against the pick and roll perimeter game of today's NBA offense is so crucial.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. He said they're not working hard enough to get open looks. With too many shots coming against tight defense, they're going to start running more set plays. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense. Lots of shots and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Harris outside. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Back to Harris. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Harris has got 8 points.
And the one thing we've learned so far, don't try to get under his skin on social media because he'll burn you on the court.
I love it. The response, to do it on the court, to respond with your play rather than with your words, I think that's really the best answer of them all.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Felton. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Bargnani. To the inside. Here's Anthony. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know, playing in London during the 2012 summer seemed to do wonders for Melo. It often does wonders for guys that play with that national team. He came back with all kinds of confidence. and seem to be at another level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sanders checked in for Pachulia. Delfino comes in for Karan Butler. And Gary Neal subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Now here is Harris. He's got 10. And for Carmelo, boy, he really excels in international play, doesn't he? Always has.
Yeah, but the three-point line is just, tell you what, he can do so many other things too because of his size and quickness.
And you hear his coaches talk about his defense is better than they expected, too.
Ironic, isn't it?
Very. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
Some good numbers for Ilyasova. 9 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important part. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move, it forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Bargnani kicks to Hardaway. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
D there was
1:31 left in the third quarter. Got it from 16.
Let it fly.
Knicks trail by 16. Here's Brigione. Anthony with the screen on Ilyasova. Here's Bargnani. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Harris outside. Harris, right side. Now to Sanders. Right here.
Yeah, you know, the one thing that Melo has never had a problem with is finding his own shot. And that's such a luxury to have late in games when the defense really tightens up. You can get him the ball, and he'll create something, either an open look, get himself to the foul line.
And he's not even bothered the way he finishes with defenders in his grill. I mean, he's got excellent concentration shooting the ball.
Now, here's Ridnour. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 4. Harris with it. Now defended by Hardaway. And that one's good.
8 of their last 10 points. Nice touch near the hoop.
And here is Harris. Here's Sanders. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks ahead. They lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Can't wait till I reach the playoffs.
It's crunch time in the NBA season. The Milwaukee Bucks take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers. More NBA next Tuesday.
Then we go against the Bobcats and the Trailblazers. And then after that, we go against the Golden
And
State
here now is
Warriors
our State Farm
and some
assistant of
other
the game, and
teams.
Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three.
Bucks leading by 12, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
The guards, Ray Felton and J.R. Smith, had to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
The thing they're doing is really taking advantage.
Free throw, good Butler. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Luke Ridnour. doesn't get the second one. Knicks line. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Oh, Sacramento.
A lot of good games going on today, guys. And tell you one, the one that has my eye is the Golden State matchup.
The first free throw is good. Smith hits them both. Now Harris. Harris, right side. Kicks to Mayo. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Sanders' shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 13.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Knicks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Butler against Shumpert. Dishes it to Felton. Felton sets a screen for Smith. Out to the right wing for 3 points. Harrington. Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Harris has got 11 points here in just the second half. New York calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Mike Woodson was giving to his team. He wants to see a more open, aggressive approach offensively. He told his guys they're playing it too safe, trying to be too precise. He was no less emphatic with the second point he made, which was to close out on those perimeter shooters and prevent them from doing too much damage from long range. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, guys, with the Knicks playing a space-the-floor pick-and-roll offensive scheme, Tyson Chandler is a hand-in-glove fit as the high-flying finisher inside, keeping defenses honest, and then cleaning up the mess on the weak side board if shots are missed.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Now here's Ilyasova. Back to Harris. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Harris has got 19 points. And Clark, you talked about what Chandler has meant for this Knicks team, both on the court and in the locker room. And you wonder, if Dallas, Steve had it to do over it, do you think they would have tried harder to re-sign him?
Well, I understood the plan. Dallas felt like with Dirk Nowitzki getting older, they had to save that capital for a superstar, maybe Dwight Howard or Chris Paul. But it's always easy in hindsight when those things don't happen to say, hey, what were you doing?
Here's Mayo. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Ilyasova dishes to Harris. Puts one up from 19. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Felton with the ball. Smith off a pick from Harrington. The rebound by the Bucks. Sanders has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now here is Harris. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Harris. Chandler kicks to Smith. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Back to Harris. 1:56 left to play here in the 4th. Expanding his range, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. He thinks they can find much better shots than what they've been getting if they just slow things down a bit. They've been far too impatient on the offensive end for him. He also made sure they understood the kind of defense they should be playing. He wants them playing it safe, not trying to make plays that could leave them exposed. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Harris after the made shot from Hardaway. Doubled by Udrih. Harris. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
I'm with you on that, Steve. Which one of us should break it to him?
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And after a number of battles over the course of this season series, this victory tonight is going to finish them off with an advantage of 3-1 on the year against the Knicks.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Jay. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
Latrey, and he gets the bucket.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Udrih, the pass to Tyler. A 15-footer. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harris kicks to Middleton. Now here is Harris. Five on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. No good from Walters. Puts up a prayer. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shane.
You got a little wake-up call before the game from a certain opposing superstar. How did that motivate you to raise your game tonight?
Think I care what some other dude said before the game? Yo, this ain't 7th grade, man. I got a team and an NBA career to be focused on here, not silly quotes in the media. Yeah, you heard me. I motivate myself, and that's it. Write that down.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and on the next episode, we will be versing the Charlotte Bobcats. So yeah, man, can't wait to tune in to watch that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Can't wait though, we almost done.